Emily was a quiet girl who lived in a small house with her parents. She was usually careful with everything. Her mother often trusted her with small responsibilities around the house. One Saturday afternoon, Emily was cleaning the living room. Her mother had gone to the market. The house was calm and quiet. On a small wooden table near the window stood a beautiful blue vase. It was old and delicate. Emily's mother had received it many years ago as a gift from her own mother. Emily knew it was special. While dusting the table, Emily accidentally pushed the vase with her elbow. The vase slipped. It fell to the floor. Crash! The vase broke into several pieces. Emily froze. She stared at the broken pieces on the floor. Her heart began to beat fast. "Oh no," she whispered. She quickly looked around, as if someone might have seen it, but the house was empty. Emily knelt down and touched one of the broken pieces. She felt scared. "What will Mom say?" she thought. For a moment, she thought about hiding the pieces. She could throw them away before her mother came home. Maybe no one would know. But the thought did not make her feel better. It made her feel heavier inside. Just then, there was a knock on the open door. Emily looked up. It was Mr. Harris, the old neighbor who lived next door. He often visited the family and was known as a calm and wise man. "Hello, Emily," he said gently. "I came to return the book your mother lent me." Emily tried to smile, but it was weak. Mr. Harris stepped inside and noticed the broken pieces on the floor. "Oh," he said quietly. Emily looked down again. She felt embarrassed. "I broke it," she said softly. Mr. Harris nodded and placed the book on the table. "Accidents happen," he said. Emily shook her head. "But this vase was very important to Mom." Mr. Harris pulled a chair and sat down. "Emily," he said calmly, "tell me something. What are you planning to do now?" Emily hesitated. I don't know." Mr. Harris looked at her kindly. "When I was a boy," he said, "I once broke my father's pocket watch. It was his favorite watch." Emily looked up. "What did you do?" she asked. "At first," Mr. Harris said, "I hid the watch in a drawer. I hoped my father would not notice." Emily listened carefully. "But every minute I stayed silent," he continued, "my heart felt heavier." He tapped his chest gently. It felt like I was carrying a stone inside. Emily understood that feeling. Mr. Harris continued, "Finally, I went to my father and told him the truth." "What happened?" Emily asked. "My father looked at the broken watch," he said. Then he looked at me. Mr. Harris smiled softly. He said, "The watch can be fixed, but honesty is more valuable than any watch." Emily thought about those words. Mr. Harris stood up slowly. "Emily," he said, "objects can break, but hiding the truth breaks something inside us." Emily looked again at the broken vase. The pieces were still there, but now something inside her felt clearer. "Do you think Mom will be angry?" she asked quietly. Mr. Harris shrugged gently. "Maybe a little," he said, "but anger usually passes. Honesty stays." Emily took a deep breath. "I think I should tell her," she said. Mr. Harris nodded. "That is the lightest path for the heart." A little later, Emily heard the front door open. "Emily, I'm home," she called. Emily felt nervous again, but she walked to the hallway. "Mom," she said. Her mother smiled. "Yes?" Emily spoke slowly. "I was cleaning the living room, and I accidentally knocked over the blue vase." Her expression changed. Emily continued before she could stop herself. "It broke. I'm really sorry." For a moment, the room was quiet. Her mother walked into the living room and looked at the broken pieces. Emily waited. Her mother sighed softly. "That vase meant a lot to me," she said. Emily looked down. "I know," she replied. Then her mother looked at her again. "But I'm glad you told me the truth." Emily looked up surprised. Her mother gently touched her shoulder. Things can break, but honesty is something we must protect. Emily felt something inside her relax. The heavy feeling in her chest disappeared. Later that evening, Emily carefully helped her mother collect the pieces of the vase. They placed them in a small box. The next day, Emily wrote a small note and placed it on her desk. It said, "Always tell the truth." From that day on, whenever Emily made a mistake, she spoke honestly right away, because she had learned something important. Honesty may not fix what is broken, but it frees the heart.